He wants to just get straight to the fist fighting. He wants to get hands on hands. Mono Iwano, when I get my hands on you, I'm putting the dukes up. Put the dukes up, young boy. I'm putting them time. It's time for me to come through with it. And it looks like Wang Liang also decides to back out of this, but KLA Fang doesn't want no parts of this. Absolutely no parts.
No part whatsoever. XCG's Wang Liang out here going a little wide, trying to get up into Plumed here. Nobody here. This is going to be great for Wang Liang if he's able to put some loot together. WBG Spider out to the outskirts here, doing a little bit of gathering here in this gold zone. It doesn't look like anybody's here to contest him. So Spider off to a little bit of a slower start. GG Shaw already in the zone, going to find himself face to face here with EWG's Yiran, and immediately we're going to see the Tiger come through. Shaw just going to tap away here. Shaw playing this really well. If you're playing Matari into Akos here, you just need to bait the ultimate out here. He's already got Yiran to expend it and create the distance. If you're Matari, you've got those teleports. We see him break the ankles by teleporting back. Yiran trying to get in here, but most of that ultimate gone, getting frozen out by GG Shaw as well. The F gonna come through. Shaw needs to play this a little careful here because Yiran still has some time left on the ult. He's gonna try to get the ult off, but unfortunately it's going to go down before he can get it out. GG Shaw gonna get the full reset here, and Shaw gonna have the ultimate, gonna start trading some range shots down onto Yiran. Yiran gonna return the same, but Shaw, if he can get in with this ultimate, it's gonna spell disaster here for Yiran. Yiran armor completely broken off here. Shaw comes in, and Shaw looking to go crazy here. Shaw with the massive parry onto Yiran. No place they can go, no F, nothing they can do, and GG Shaw off to a blitz in game number 2.
Absolutely monumental. Kind of nutty, to be quite honest with you. I think even with how certain things have been going and where certain things are, I think it's been absolutely incredible where certain things have been. And obviously WBG Spider looking like he's trying to see if he can capture connectivity here, but it looks like he's going to be able to come through with it. He says, oh, you decided to hit me? I was actually going to spare you, but now there's no need for me to spare you. You don't need sparing, Shazing. I'm sorry. I thought I was waiting for the finish. I thought there was going to be a finish there, but it looks like WBG Spider actually misses out on the finish of the juggle. I thought that was going to be a free elimination for him because he caught him on a wall where he really couldn't be able to go through anywhere else here, and obviously was able to get the shutdown and does a fantastic job of it, but I really thought that was it. I'm gonna be honest.
You know, Spider doing a great job there, but unfortunately, you know, they made it harder to keep that juggle infinite, and he just didn't have a katana that was strong enough to get the kill before he's forced to drop the juggle. And then on top of that, T225 shows up and kind of makes it hard on him to continue the chaser. He's forced to turn his attention to T225. WBG Spider missing out on an opportunity to get that infinite and pick up the elimination. As we turn our attention over to Ventus' Reki and XCG's Wang Liang. Wang Liang with the downhill katana juggle. Love to see it. Now back to GG Shaw, looking to pick up their second elimination, this time into EWG's Yiran. Yiran with a massive parry, though. Shaw gonna be able to use the F to get in. The backstab comes through. It just needs one more hit, and Shaw finds their second elimination, this time onto EWG's Yiran. And while we're watching that, I don't know what happens, but JDG Chu Zhang picks up the elimination, turns it back onto WBG Spider, going head-to-head still, though, with GS T225. Catch him in the aerial. They're about equal on health here. Chu Zhang gonna back away, take the armor swap. T225 gonna get the armor heal coming through, and they're realistically about even yet again. Chu Zhang just trying to keep it moving here. The charge right click coming out of the dagger into the re-uppercut. T225 with no armor will find an armor swap into the white, comes in with the F, follows up for huge damage. Chu Zhang really wants to take this fight. T225 gonna get knocked back, tries to pop the ultimate, misses the first opportunity onto Chu Zhang. Chu Zhang pops their ultimate, and this time T225 gets picked up by Chu Zhang, but finds an armor swap in the middle of it, and Chu Zhang catches him again, but T225, too much healing coming through. We're gonna see Chu Zhang desperately fighting for their life here. Both players gonna back off. Chu Zhang finds the armor swap. T225, no armor swap in sight. Chu Zhang finds it, goes into the arrow, and T225 goes to 1 HP in a dream. The claws come through, and Chu Zhang picks up their third elimination of the game.
All right, Shazing. What's going on, huh? Where'd all this come from? What happened? What's going on? All of a sudden now you got 3 eliminations. You got a lot of confidence going into this. What you doing, huh? Meanwhile, looks like Panda Man by himself, one elimination deep into this, 24.3 in ninth place. Yeron eliminated with a 12.6 right now. It's not looking good for your boy over at EWG, man. EWG is not looking so hot over there. Meanwhile, leading the pack again into this game is GG Shaw. Meanwhile, GG Shaw trying to see if maybe they can capture a moment here and getting this elimination between him and Zhang Yu. Zhang Yu dangerously low, but it looks like it's not going to be enough, as it looks like he's going to be able to go for the reset here. Still has the opportunity, decides to push him in here, hitting those pistol shots here. Obviously going right through this side and decides not to go for the push here. Kind of crazy, but doing a fantastic job here with this. Ends up finding KLA's Fang. As he ends up getting the finish towards this one too and gets a shutdown.
Yeah, Zhang Yu taking a wide arc here through the zone. Doesn't really want to push into some of these other players. Fang in a very similar situation. You know, just keeping things moving here. And Fang, yet again, you know, no surprises here. He's got a blue dagger. This is exactly where Fang wants to be. Just hanging out, waiting. There we go. We're going to see the Realm of Yang come through. Is Fang going to take this? Oh, he misses out on the opportunity. It's going to be Panda Man versus WBG Spider and Chu Zheng versus Wolves Kai Bao. Spider up on the pillar, waiting for things to get started here. He's got the staff. It's Tarka versus Akos here. Spider coming with the cannon, trying to find some hits here. Panda Man, though, taking control. Spider with the blue armor, a little bit behind here. Immediately, we're going to see the ult come through from WBG Spider, and Panda Man kind of playing this out. Doesn't want to end up in the infinite, going to be forced to go ahead and pop their ultimate. Finds control of the neutral with a massive hit coming in from the ultimate. The grapple doing a ton of damage to WBG Spider. Spider, though, still with the Tarka ult. If he can find that uppercut hit here onto Panda Man, it's going to be huge for him, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to find it. Panda Man keeping it moving there. Misses the opportunity for the grapple. Does not miss the re-jump into the claws. The Spider just trying to avoid getting caught out into the juggle from the claws. We're going to see him come up into the F. Not going to be able to find the elbow. Spider with no ultimate left available. The parry coming in from Panda Man. As Panda Man picks up the elimination onto WBG Spider. He comes out on top with his second elimination of the game, and it looks like Wolves Kai Bao comes out on top of his Realm of Yang as well. The boy's going to be walking away with purple armor, legendary weapons, and Vermilion Bird's Might.
Yeah, see, that looks like some very good loot there, see. That seems very helpful for them. Hopefully they'll be able to use that a little bit helpful more for the later on in the game, see. That could be very helpful for them, see. Let's see if they're going to be able to use that to be able to rock through that, see. See, look at Kai Bao with that one elimination, see. Panda Man tied up with 2 and Shazang with 3, see. Let's see. But Shazang has 15.6. He's going to have to do more than that with those 3 eliminations in order to see himself in the top 5, see. Now, obviously, looking at the rest of the pack. WBG Spider able to get himself a little bit of a bounty here. Looks like he's going to be heading towards G225 for his potential shot at an elimination here. See if we can find any which more towards this. Which you love to see it. How they've been able to play this so far here. Hopefully they're able to work towards more.
Yeah, Chu Zheng and Spider, though, in that sticky situation, right? They've got Yang depletion, and it's even worse for Chu Zheng, right? He's got 3 eliminations under his belt. If he can take those to late game, that's a lot of points that he desperately needs. He could climb pretty high in the standings with some of those multiplier points for himself here. So he's sitting here with Yang depletion is not where you want to be. KLA's Fang chasing down XCG's Wang Liang, both of them in the tiger form here. We're going to see, oh my god, the claw jump into the weapon swap greatsword. I love to see that. Wang Liang trying to pump out the maximum amount of damage. There we go. We're going to see the grapple come through. Oh my goodness, but Wang Liang quickly turns it around onto Fang. Fang not getting any sort of gain there. Just a little tick of armor onto Wang Liang. Wang Liang able to get most of the shields off of KLA's Fang. Both of the ults going to come to an end here. These 2 players more than happy to back off and just take the reset. And while we watch that happen, JDG's Chu Zheng getting eliminated Unfortunately, Ventus's Reki picking up an elimination onto Panda Man. Panda Man, though, with that Vermilion Bird's Might, is going to go find the respawn. Wolf Kai Bao as well picks up an elimination, then goes down, but he has that Vermilion Bird's Might as well. Turning your attention to a fight breaking out between GG Shaw and AOW's Mike Man. These two guys absolutely going at it nonstop. Shaw looking to find that full reset. Will find it, unfortunately forced to burn the ultimate, so can't aggressively press into this fight. It looks like WBG Spider was able to pick up an elimination and get rid of that Yang depletion. So he's much more happy with his situation in life right now. The last place you want to be, you got 0 eliminations, didn't have the game one you're looking for, is to go out to Yang depletion. And it seems like Yang is one of those things for WBG Spider that's extra tilting for him. Ever since JDG's Chu Zhang kind of griefed him out of that one game and got multiple eliminations onto it, Spider does not like to die to Yang depletion. We've actually seen him start to take less and less of those realms of Yang, I think specifically because of that reason, Dobby.
And because of that reason, look at where GG Shaw is. He is sitting less than 5 points behind the #1 spot. GG Shaw's been in this place before. This is why GG Shaw needs to win this spring final. It's been a minute since we've seen him at the very top of the podium like this. He's been overshadowed a couple times. I really want to see GG Shaw take this home. I think, for one, he deserves it. I think the other thing is that he has done an amazing job being able to put certain things down and get a shutdown for it. I think he deserves that.
I mean, time's going to tell, right? GG Shaw, though, today, he's got to be proud of his performance no matter what, because he's been playing his absolute mind out, right? The fact that he's back at the top after the first 6 games, he came in game 1 today. I mean, AOW's Mike had like a 10-point lead on him, and he closed that gap in a single game. Like, he was breaking people's ankles. He was at 4 kills before zone 2. The man was going absolutely off, and then every time he got low against all odds, he's just able to get away and survive. You can tell how bad GG Shaw wants it. Spider, after I just got done talking about the fact that he seems to be taking less of these realms of Yang, is going to go into the second realm of Yang. And this is not a great position for him to be in. There's so many Akoses in this lobby, and realistically, Targa doesn't do great into this matchup. So I don't know what he's thinking coming into the realm of Yang. It's not a great decision here from WBG Spider. I hope he's not falling into old habits here. Panda Man gets parried. He's going to immediately pop the ultimate to come back out of it. Catches Spider here. Going to go into the F, doing a ton of damage to Spider. Spider losing control in neutral. Going to be forced to pop the ultimate here. His F's on cooldown as well. He's got to play this very carefully. You're going to see him here. Look, he's trying to just keep it in the air. We see some of those hits coming out from the claws. Spider able to find the elbow. Doesn't get the uppercut, though. Super unfortunate for WBG Spider. He needed that. If he had any chance of winning that, he needed to convert that into the ultimate. He doesn't find it. Now we're going to see Panda Man lock him down. The grapple comes in. WBG Spider taking a ton of damage. The ult runs out. Panda Man just needs another hit. The F comes through, and WBG Spider loses in the realm of Yang for the second time in game number 2.
Wow. He playing out of his mind right now. He playing differently. He's moving differently as well here, as we obviously get a chance to like see how certain things can go, but still is able to do it the best way that they can here, as GG Shaw is able to do a lot more with this one, as Bauda is able to run out of there with that Mystic Might, and so does OUG that has theirs already. GG Shaw's gonna try to see if they can find it. Oh no, they're both gonna resurrect right next to each other. WBG Spider and T225 are immediately going to be able to fight this out off the rift top. They already know what's happening here, as the Akos is going to be able to come through with those nice hits, though. WBG Spider, beautiful parry coming through, and Spider ends up getting caught in a corner. Beautiful reset here, as it looks like he's going to try to see if he can capture it with the Tiger, but it's not going to be enough, as the speed of the Tarka is going to be a little bit faster here. Going to be able to try to see if maybe he can capture it in a different light. They're both moving at the lightning fast speed. Each of them have their own little powers of their own, as it looks like Spider might be able to capture him, but he ends up finding another shield here. Where did he even find a purple? A gray shield? Where did he even come from? As it looks like he's going to be able to continue with the chaser, but it looks like a long flag is going to be right behind him here. Could potentially get a free elimination out of this just for the free 99. The question is, can he be able to? T225 turns around and turns it right on the back stretch of WBG Spider. Just like that, he's gone and eliminated. T225 just like that is able to come through, get the finish, and then immediately is able to get the shield swap and get right back into the next fight. Doesn't necessarily want to fully fight this out because Wong Fly definitely has the advantage. The parry comes through mid-air, is able to get the shutdown, but the A-Coast Tiger is going to be able to catch him inside of a corner. You definitely don't want to get caught inside of the Lion's Nest here. Wow.
Wong Fly going airborne here, still trying to give chase here. AOW's Mike also showing up, looking for that elimination onto T225. T225 able to get that Soul Bloom, keep himself in the game off the back of WBG Spider. But now he, like you said, he's in the Lion's Den. Badass Wong Fly, AOW's Mike, two absolutely incredible players giving chase. T225, no ultimate. He's up to 50% charge, just trying to get away here. Mike not willing to let this one go. Mike not on the board yet, knows he needs some eliminations before he goes to late game. T225 just trying to break his ankles if he can, playing ring around the rosy here on this rock. We're going to see some range shots come through. He is able to find the shield pot, but these players are hungry for it. Mike, more so than everybody else, is just absolutely on the chase here. T225 trying to use all of these formations to keep it moving as long as he can here. Oh my goodness, the ballista coming through onto T225. He's going to run right in to Wolves Kaibao, forced to use the F, finds an armor swap into the white armor, but these players not willing to give up the hunt. They smell blood in the water. T225. Oh my goodness, a parry coming through here from AOW's Mike. Find T225, just a little bit of time. He's keeping it moving, but Mike with a bow shot from downtown cleans up the elimination.
Able to get the dust off as well towards this one, as a lot of sand coming through with these cave systems. Circle starting to close in here, so he does have to be careful though. I don't think the circle tick's gonna hurt too badly here. Meanwhile, GG Shaw and KLA's is fighting this out. So many hits on each side here, but GG Shaw is able to play this as well as possible here. Nice little reset coming through. GG Shaw ends up getting hit and absolutely blitzed towards this, as he's gonna have to be careful. He's going to try to see if he can reset in here and goes through with the cave systems, trying to see if he can find a free space here to be able to get away and go for the shield. It looks like he might find a free space, and it looks like he does, as he ends up getting out of there. What a finish, and what a way to get out of there. Able to get that find, as GG Shaw is able to find the next pieces of the puzzle here. Trying to see if he can scale up here and trying to see if he can get out. And meanwhile, they're in the no ult zone, as the ballista is looking right in between them. AOW's Mike could potentially actually use this as an opportunity, as KLA's Fang is just trying to see if he can find one that peeks out. Ends up hitting him from inside of the bush. Meanwhile, GG Shaw gets hit by the burning, but it looks like he's going to be able to catch him on the outskirts, as Wong Fly is going to use this as an opportunity to try to see if he can get something. GG Shaw is just trying to escape here. It's not looking good for him as he goes inside of the cave and outside of the circle, forcing himself to be able to go through with the rotations, as he finds Kaibao immediately onto the rotation stretch. KLA Fang able to do the exact same thing, as he finds a free open space to be able to run through Ruckshot, not trying to get caught up by all of the spears and all of the arrows.
Like, Shaw playing this very, very well. Goes inside the zone just enough time to get some of those shield pots off. Comes through, uses the TP through the no ult zone, just trying to buy space. These players, though, not giving it a break. KLA Fang with the parry, though. That's going to be it. GG Shaw gets sent back to the lobby, and it's so unfortunate for GG Shaw. Still, one hell of a game for GG Shaw. 2 eliminations under his belt. Going to take a little bit of points into the next game. They can't all be winners. AOW's Mike still alive, though, and this is a great opportunity for him. He needs to create some distance between him and GG Shaw now that GG Shaw is eliminated from the lobby. Mike over here playing with fire, though. That ballista putting in work, and Mike just teasing those shots out at maximum range here. OUG's Panda Man now on the receiving end of some dagger action from KLA's Fang. Panda Man Going into the ult. Fang gonna return the favor with the F for F here. Just going topside. Decides, you know what? I don't want to burn my ultimate. I don't want to overcommit to this fight. I'm going to go ahead and get the heck out of here. Panda Man, you can do whatever you want. If you want to chase me up here where nobody else is, maybe I'll take that fight, but I ain't going to go in while you've got your ult. So many other players nearby. Baldos Swankfly looking to come in, see if he can clean anything up here. He's, man, absolutely just been bleeding players here with this repeating crossbow. I feel like every time we turn to a fight, somebody's getting absolutely lasered here by Huang Fly. Wang Liang down below here, one elimination of about here onto Akos, just trying to hold it all together here. Wang Liang still in 4th place. Gale's Fang is looking to push on to Panda Man, pops the no ult zone here. Puts himself at a little bit of a disadvantage as Panda Man, of course, doesn't have his ult up. He just used it earlier. But Fang, trying to deter other players from pressuring onto himself, knows it's a good option to go ahead and pop that. The Ballista sitting outside. Zhang Yu just trying to hold on here. Unfortunately, Zhang Yu with 0 repair kits. He's got 4 shots on this Ballista, and he needs to make every single one count. AOW's Mike taking a little bit of shield tick here, getting his ankles a little broken, but he's able to slide away, gets the shield pot off. We see Baldos Swankfly waiting in the wings. Oh my goodness, there it is, the ballista shot coming in from Zhang Yu. Zhang Yu able to find value on the first one. Unfortunately, the second one just barely ticks and collides with terrain. AOW's Mike, though, stuck in the zone. We see, oh my goodness, the repeating crossbow just lasering him down. Zhang Yu trying to pick up the elimination. I don't think he's got any shots left on the ballista. Oh my goodness, Mike able to grab onto Fang, get some healing coming in there from the ultimate with the grapple, and Mike finds himself on the other side of the map against all odds, finds an armor swap, and is holding it down.
Meanwhile, AOW's Mike with a gray shield is going to be able to hide inside, but Kaylee's Fang knows exactly where he is. He's going to be able to try to go through and get the reset here. It looks like AOW's Mike is just trying to see if they can find an opportunity here for it. KLA's Fang is able to do the absolute most towards this. Gets the shutdown the way that we expect for him to do that. Let's see if they're able to find what's next here as KLA's Fang is just able to dish it out just a little bit more all the way towards the outer stretches here. Circle slowly starting to close in here for our circle. Number 5 is trying to see if they can find their own spaces here. A lot of space really to come through here and try to conquer something here. It's a lot of space, honestly. I actually thought it wouldn't be as much space as I thought it would be, and honestly, it's looking pretty good here. As now Kai Bao on the outskirts as well. Who do you think has this game so far? Look at this. It's a full team of Akoses except for our single character here. Which is Rexy, which obviously just popped their ulti and caused KLA's Fang to experience Antarctica for a couple seconds. Meanwhile, they're able to come through and capture this next point here as KLA's Fang just trying to see if they can get out of there as best as possible. Oh, ends up sending him on the outskirts of the circle here. Sends him so far out of it. And AOW Smack actually snatches the elimination away with a bow. What?
I love it. This is classic AOW's Mike, man. Just coming in with those bow shots, making things happen. And look at this. We talked earlier about how he adapted after his game 1 during day 1, where he played way too aggressive in the end circle when he had that blue armor. Here he is again in an end circle with blue armor. And instead of playing hyper aggressive, he's just running around with that bow, looking for opportunities to snake kills if he can, but trying to keep attention off of himself. Here it is. Look at this. Up top with the bow. Nobody's paying him any mind. Boom! Picks up a massive headshot onto Reki. And there's the elimination. And I love to see how quickly Mike can adjust his playstyle on the fly. And the decision making coming out from him has just been so clean this season, as well as during these grand finals. He's really been putting in the work, and he's got to put in the work here in this particular game, because the fact that GG Shaw managed to get caught out, gets eliminated, he still puts some points on the board, but it opens up the opportunity for Mike to create some breathing room for himself, given how hard GG Shaw came back after game number 1. So Mike playing this extremely well, knows he needs to make as many points as possible this game, even if he's not situated to take the victory. Obviously, he's going to try to. He's sitting over here on that legendary longsword, that purple bow, but he's got the blue armor, so he's not in the best of positions in terms of gear. If he can get an elimination and maybe take some armor from somebody else, it's going to help his odds drastically of coming out on top, Dobby.
Somebody's going to be coming up on top into this game here, and let's see as the final circle is going to slowly close in here. We're going to find that out as well into this one here. Let's see if they can find any more momentum as AOW's Mike is able to hold on towards the bottom. Kai Bao getting some nice hits here. Absolutely getting decimated towards this Kai Bao, trying to get on the outskirts as AOW Mike is able to come through up top here. Ends up tackling Panda Man here with that gold shield, trying to control the instance here up top. Looks like he might have a free space here by himself here to be able to pop himself a nice little bit of shield to keep the game alive for himself. Meanwhile, Zhang Yu, though, on a different instance, popping his ulti a little early into this game, knowing that there's only 30 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't really have much of an area here to try to attack anybody. Looks like he's going to try to see if maybe he can find any more of that momentum coming through to this space. And let's see if he's going to be able to find it towards this one, though. Whole lot happening, though, towards this very end. AOW's Mike ends up getting stand all the way down at the bottom here, just trying to struggle not to get caught up here.
Oh my goodness. No, Mike gonna get shoved into the zone by OC Zhang Yu, and Zhang Yu picks up the elimination. You know, what is with Zhang Yu, right? He's not been able to pick up a ton of eliminations during this, but it seems like he's just existing to grief the top players every final circle. And there he goes. Swangfly just throws him into the zone and he's gone. But every game, he's been able to grab a hold of one of our top players, brief him out of the final circle. Oh my goodness, Swangfly gonna go down to KLA's Fang. Fang trying to win 2 games back to back. Panaman, though, picking up Wolves Kai Bao with a huge stab. Soul J just locking him down there with the merciless havoc. Wang Liang, though, out in the zone, picks up Fang, but now it's Pandaman versus Wang Liang. Who's gonna come out on top? Pandaman sends Wang Liang flying. He goes down, and Pandaman